All right, Shalom. We want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles of great millstones and salutations to all the other Akims that's preaching 144 of truth coming out of GMS. All right. It's the Man of Valor Las Vegas camp. I go by Cologne. All right. Lord willing, coming to you with another edifying lesson to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans and Seminole Indians. All right. The men, women, and children. Okay. This is a continuation of the power of faith is spiritual. All right. And Shalaki on, I think I said the just shall live by faith. I said Romans 1 and 13 is one. It's Romans 1 and 17. All right. For that clear up, for the misinformation or the mistake from the first video, Laura, if I can remember. But it's Romans 1 and 17, right? Not Romans 1 and 13. All right. Let's continue on going back to the lesson was ended off with. All right, but y'all power for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and Seminole Indians and speckled birds that go father lines go back. All right, to Abraham. All right, your true power is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, which Yahweh is, he exists. Ba'ashem means in the name, and Yahweh Shai means he delivers. All right, and he's salvation. All right, and he's only this deliver and salvation is for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans and Seminole Indians. All right, the house of Israel. All right, his people and his people alone. All right, and you can find that in Amos 3, 1 and 2, and also Matthews 1 and 21, where it strictly shows you that he is the Savior for his people and his people alone. All right. All right, but continuing back on the lesson, the power of faith is spiritual. This is part 2, and we left off at Hebrews chapter 11 and 6. All right, but without faith, it is impossible to please him. All right, and this lesson is about, having faith in a time of trouble. All right, and how faith is going to be glorified and shown, in Jacob's trouble on the miracle side, and that's only happening for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans and speckled birds that father's line go back, all right, of Israel, all right. Even in the time of Jacob's trouble, the worst, you will see things happening, because it's going to be a time like never before, but you keep the faith and believe that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is dealing with you. He did say he is salvation. So, Lord willing, he's dealing with you, as much as he's dealing with me, Lord willing, we're part of the elect. But, that faith, all right, is really going to be big on that faith, okay? And continuing, for he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, all right, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him, all right? And this is very important, all right, because the first lesson, all right, was increasing your faith. And in order to increase your faith, you have to go to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You just can't be like, oh, I got the faith. I got it now. And you got it. No, Yahweh Shem Yahushai gives you that. He increases you. You can't increase your damn self, all right? He does the increasing, all right? And there's no limits, all right, with Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That's the beauty. It's everlasting. An everlasting kingdom, all right, everlasting faith, all right, and that's phenomenal, man, all right, and that should be a beautiful thing to the house of Israel. But we know the elect see that, but you two-thirds don't, all right, okay. Now it says, for he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is. So you have to believe that Yahweh is who he say he is, all right. He is the Alpha. He's the Omega. All right. Yahweh. All right. All glory goes to Yahweh. And then his son, Yahweh Shai. All right. And that's why you hear the man chanting of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, always calling on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, because all glory goes to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right. And that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. So we know that the just live by faith. And let's grab Romans 1 and 17, all right, since I misquoted it. All right, let's grab that real quick. Where you at, Romans? Oh, there you are. This is Romans 1 and 17. Okay. For therein is the righteousness of the Most High revealed from faith to faith, as it is written, The just shall live by faith. Okay. And we know that, during to the end, all right, that's going to the 144,000 in the elect, all right? And that's that faith that they are keeping, all right? That the faith that they have, and Lord willing, we keep getting our faith increased in the times that we're heading into, all right? And that's the ones that are generally seeking them. It's the 1/3 of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans and Seminole Indians, all right? And I'm gonna grab a few scripts on that too, showing the showcase of what faith can do, you know what I'm saying, in time of trouble. All right, let's do that. Let's grab one of these accounts. This is First Kings, all right, and this going on Elijah, all right, and this is Yahweh Shimei Shai displaying his power, and the faith that Elijah was given. All right, this is First Kings starting at 1:9. Okay. Then the king sent unto him a captain of 50 with his 50. All right. And he sent up to him, and behold, he sat up at the top of the hill, and he spoke unto him through man of the Most High, and the king hath said, Come down. And Elijah answered and said to the captain of 50, If I be a man of the Most High, then let fire come down from heaven and consume thee and thou 50. And there came down fire from heaven and consumed him and his 50. Sounds like spiritual power to me. All right. So this is an account of Elijah getting called down, having what's the account of Elijah, and the king sending his men onto him. All right. But Elijah's showcasing that power. All right, let's keep going. First Kings 1:11. All right, and again he sent unto him another captain of 50 with his 50, and he answered and said unto him, O man of the Most High, this hath the king said, Come down quickly. And Elijah answered and said unto them, If I be a man of the Most High, let fire come down from heaven and consume thee and the 50. And the fire came down from heaven and consumed him and his 50. All right. So even Elijah displayed spiritual power, coming from Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and that's that faith. All right. And also there's other accounts as well, even with Moses. All right. Pitting that staff in the river and watching it turn into blood. All right, that's that faith that he had in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai when those pledges was coming on Egypt. All right, and Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai was using Moses. All right, to showcase his power. All right, and Moses having that faith and believing. All right, that the things that was told and was shown to him was true of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, parting the seas. Okay. All those beautiful things that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai did for Israel, all right? But 2/3 of us turned our backs on him, all right? Okay? And we all turn our back, unfortunately, against Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. But he's calling out to the ones that belong to him, all right? And it's you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, and speckled birds that go, follow line that go back, all right? He's calling out to you, all right? But in the time of Jacob's trouble, in the times we in, you're going to have to pray for more of this faith, man, and to believing in these scriptures and these law, statutes, and commandments, and also believing in the Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, all right? And these times that we're about to come into, all right? Okay, I'm going to grab a few more. This is more accounts of spiritual power being shown by faith, all right? This is let me see which one pull. Let me see. Shalaki. The elect also is going to be able to show spiritual powers in that time as well. All right. Let me just hold on. Let me see which one. Yeah, I'm gonna grab this. This is Revelations 2, and I'll start at verse 26. All right. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works until the end, to him will I give power over the nations. All right. And that's that faith. All right. He that overcometh and keepeth his works in the end. All right. So keeping the law, statute, and commandments, and keeping the faith that what Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is telling you is true, and following Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, that he ain't steering you to nowhere, to salvation and mercy. All right. All right. And he should rule them with a rod iron, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken and shivers, even as receive of my Father. All right. And that's that reward. All right. That kingship. All right. And that's only going to the 144,000. All right. And that's going back to that reward, you know, going back to Hebrews 11:6. All right. Having that Ryan R, you know, pitting these Edomites and heathens in captivity and ruling over them. All right. And, you know, then that's going to Revelations 13:10. All right. Those who put you in captivity must go in captivity. Those killed with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. All right. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. All right. Yep. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Always go back to faith, man. You know, and that's the power of the beauty of faith. All right. It is what you can receive from faith. All right. Because faith unlocks spiritual power, you know, and it depends on the faith of where you at with Yahweh Shem Yahushai, or where he has you when it comes to your faith. And we know that in order to receive faith, you got to be given it. And the only one that's giving you that faith is Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right. So I hope this was a edifying lesson to the men, women, and children of Israel. All right. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, and speckled birds, that father lines that go back. All right. To our forefathers. All right. You know, in these times, man, you know, you got to pray for faith, man. And that's what's going to get you through these times that we're about to come into. All right. So I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rekakadash. Double honors to the apostles of great millstones, and salutations to all the other icons that's preaching 144 truth. All right. This is the Las Vegas Camp Man of Valor. I go by Cologne. Until next time, Shalom.